GM science and plants world presents about the Cymose inflorescence, which is called as determinate in growth. Here the central axis stop growing and ends in a flower. After that the growth takes place by means of axillary bud. Here old flowers present at the apical region or apex region and the young flowers are placed at the base of the central axis or peduncle of the inflorescence. Here the Cymose inflorescence are categorized into 5 types. They are the simple raceme, that is said to be as solitary, and next one is the monochasial cyme, that is uniparous, simple dichasium, that is biparous, next one is the compound dichasium, and finally fifth one is Polychasial cyme, that is called as multiparous. In this video we are going to see about these 5 types in detail. Simple cyme, that is solitary. Determinate inflorescence, that is here the growth of inflorescence is limited, which is opposite to the racemose inflorescence. Here the inflorescence contains a single flower alone, either it may be present in terminal or axillary portion of the inflorescence. Example for terminal solitary cyme is or simple cyme is Trillium grandiflorum, and for axillary is hibiscus. Here you could find the hibiscus flower that is found in axillary inflorescence. Next one is the monochasial cyme, that is uniparous. Here the main axis ends with a flower. From the 2 lateral bracts only one branch grows furtherly and it may be helicoid or scarpioid. First we are going to see about the helicoid. Here the axis develop on only one side and forms the coil-like structures to form the flowers. Example for this helicoid monochasial cyme is Hemilia patens. Here you could find the flowers of or inflorescence of Hemilia. Next one is the scarpioid. Here the axis develops on alternate side, which is opposite to the helicoid manner, and often it also forms the coil-like structure. Example for scarpioid is Heliotropium. Next one is the simple dichasium. It is said to be as biparous. Here central axis, that is peduncle of inflorescence, ends with a terminal flower. In this inflorescence the further growth is produced by the 2 lateral buds. Here each cymose unit consists of 3 flowers, of which central one is odd one. In this picture you could find the 3 flowers. Central one is the terminal flower, which limits the growth of the inflorescence, that is said to be as determinate is cymose inflorescence pattern. Behind the terminal flower you could find the 2 lateral flowers. So collectively simple dichasium contains 3 flowers, and this pattern of inflorescence is considered as true cyme. Example for this simple dichasium is jasmine. Next one is the compound dichasium. It contains many flowers. Here terminal old flower develops lateral simple dichasial cyme. As I said before, simple dichasial cyme contains 3 flowers. So in this compound dichasium, central axis contains 2 simple dichasial cyme on both sides. So altogether it collectively contains 7 flowers, that is each unit of simple dichasial cyme contains 3 flowers. So 2 unit has 6 flowers and the central terminal old flower is considered to be another flower. So collectively it contains 7 flowers. Example for compound dichasium is chlorhodendron. So this is a simple small dichasium that is called as cymole. Next one is the Polychasial cyme, which is the fifth category of the Cymose inflorescence. It is said to be as multiparous. Here the central axis ends with a flower and the lateral axis branches repeatedly. Example for this inflorescence pattern is Nerium. Here you could find the central axis, that is peduncle, which ends with a terminal flower, and behind the terminal flower you could find the lateral branches which has the unit of simple dichasium that found on the either side of the terminal flower, that found in the lateral branches. So this is about the Cymose inflorescence. Thank you so much for watching.